Hey guys, from Lebanon Creek Greenway Regional Park. This is the name of the hike we're on, just outside Kelowna. Actually, I can show you. That's downtown Kelowna right there in the distance. And there's Okanagan Lake. And there's a sassy mansion right there with a view. We came from there. They describe it as moderate. I don't know how moderate I would call that first section. It's pretty out of breath, but we made her. And there's a vineyard right there. So we'll probably end up walking past that vineyard on this yet another incredible hike in the Kelowna area of the Okanagan region of Canada's westernmost province of British Columbia. It's a beautiful day. Leg day, bro. Leg day. Whew. I'm done. Top of Flicker is the name of the trail I'm on. And I don't think I've got much left. I don't know this trail at all, so I think I'm just gonna turn around and go back. Hopefully get a few more shots as we watch the sunset. Exciting time of the year in this part of the world. If you look closely, we have a snow line. All the big resorts in the area are getting snow already. Exciting. I wasn't 100% that I was gonna come up and do this hike today. Not feeling all that great. Bit of fatigue, but I figured, oh well, I'll go out. It's a gentle enough hike, I suppose. The first part's a little rough coming up, but that's what you're after, right? So, but always glad I did. Always glad I came out on one of these hikes, ski days, backcountry days, whatever I end up doing. I'm always pleased that I did so. And I'm pointing directly at downtown Kelowna. You can see the high-rises there that are the tiny little downtown of that city. And there's a hike amongst the vineyards and the equestrian, just this little distance away. Wait a second here, I'm off. So right now I'm pointing at a vineyard right there. And just beneath the snow-peaked mountains. Vineyards all through there. And behind me there. Not a bad part of the world. Not a bad part of the world. Oh! And look at this. Get little fall colors with a lake view. And a sunset and all like that there. I'm glad I came out. Always am. Quick little insight into what was going through my mind earlier today. So I was thinking about sainthood as I was driving here today. And I was wondering if you get canonized, if you're declared a saint by the church during your lifetime. And I was thinking how amazing that would be if they declared you a church, or a saint rather, right? Imagine how your social life would improve. You're at a party. Yeah, full saint, babe, full saint. Look, they gave me a pin and everything. You hold up, I don't know, some kind of indication that you're a saint, right? You're going to do okay for companionship. You got the full saint status going, right? Then the way my mind works turns it into comedic first, the whole saint thing in the lifetime and what you could do with that. And then it goes entrepreneurial. And I'm thinking, wow, the money you could make if you were declared a saint. The branding, come on. And I don't know if you're all aware of this, but I have a few sidelines on the go. One of them is pleasure products or marital aids, or it's kind of a outdated term, sex toys. I sell sex toys, amongst other things, online. I was thinking that's a great name for a brand, for adult toys, if you will. Saintly sex toys. Google it. Doesn't exist. I don't think anyone has it yet. So watch for it. And saintly sex toys. That's what's going through my mind on my way to my hike today. Yeah, I'm kind of liking on that one mansion right there. Not a bad view. This is kind of the last of the segment, but yeah, the first part, what you're looking at, I'm parked right there. The first part is not the gentlest, so keep that in mind if you do this, but otherwise, it's a good hike. I didn't do much of it, but it was a good time. You're in nature, certainly, in this one, all around, but you're really not far from the population, residential. You go up a little bit further that way, and there's residential lining the hiking route, so I don't know if you had an issue, rattlesnake, aliens, whatever, if you had an issue, it's not gonna be a problem. You can get help if needed, because there are signs for different concerns, bears, cougars, lynx, a couple different types of snakes that can be an issue in this area, but as you just saw, pas de problème. And I'll give you a quick glance of so there's the car, and you come up these stairs and get at her on this hike. It's a good one. I would highly recommend it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, if you could just take a moment to subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost anything, just takes a second. And if you could click that thumbs up thing for me, if you feel like it. If you don't, no big deal, but helps out with the YouTube algorithm. I'm not even sure what that means. I just hear people say it on here, so I thought I'd say it too. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in a few days. Speaking of the algorithm, the social media algorithm, there's an interesting aspect of that I've experienced a few times lately, where I'll be thinking of something very obscure, and content relating to what I was just thinking of will come up in one of my social feeds. And I haven't discussed it with anyone. I haven't been given a cue regarding thinking of that. I'll give you an example. Very recently, I was thinking of the Knights Templar Knights. There's some fascinating, mysterious aspects of their history. Much of it is probably very, very explainable, but some of it's a little weird. Some things that went on with those guys, right? And they had the sassy logo, and they all wore the same clothes, and it was just a really cool club, right? But there was some other stuff that doesn't really add up with them. And it's a fascinating aspect of European history, right? So I was thinking about this, and when you know it, I go online, I don't know, shortly thereafter, and something relating to this very interesting historical group comes up in my social feed. And it hadn't previously. I wasn't cued by it or something. It was almost as if the algorithm was anticipating your thought processes. I'm sure that's not what's taking place, because I don't even want to go there. But it does seem on occasion like that's what's happening, where you go, hey, I was just thinking about that. That's weird. And I don't know if you've seen in some of the other posts that I have, but I've talked about how the concept that AI is going to have a god at some point absolutely fascinates, captivates, blows my mind. And I think there is at least one incredible story there where humanity starts struggling with control with these digital entities that we've created, and they've sort of taken on a code life of their own, as they already kind of have in a few different circumstances. And then this thing, AI, that we created ends up with the perception, at least, that it has a god. Okay? And the god has nothing to do with humanity. We didn't create it. We didn't code it. We didn't do anything there. It just came into AI's consciousness, if you will. Fascinating stuff. Now, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in a couple days. Hopefully. Unless AI, does its thing. Don't even joke. Don't go there. I'll see you in a couple days. We'll have a great time. We'll go hiking or something again.